Hey family, and welcome back to another video. My name is the Anissa Monet. How y'all doing? Let's get into this TED Talk, okay? But listen, I was in the process, you guys, of let's see. I was about to do like a home project because y'all know I love DIYs. Granted, my office is a DIY, but I was about to get into some more DIY projects. Girl, what is that? I know you floating through my video. I was about to get into some more DIY projects, and I was like, I haven't even updated you guys on what's going on in my life. So consider this a life update video, okay? But before I do that, let me show y'all this gorgeous wallpaper I am about to apply. Look at this. So you can't really see it, but you can't see the full picture, but judging by the colors, y'all, this is about to be fire. Well, in my mind, it's fire. So I'm hoping that it comes out exactly how my little mock-up is going in my head. Okay, but I am about to do that. And of course, I am going to film for you guys and show you how it turns out, the process and all of that things or things like that. I'm just do a TikTok or YouTube short. I'm not going to do a video like this. Okay, but before we get into the tea, let me apply some body butter because my hands are ashy. So hold on 1 second. That is more like it. Okay, I think I'm back. Now my hands are a little greasy now, but they moisturize. They real moisturize. I use too much, honestly. I probably need to wipe some of this off. Hold on. Let me wipe some of this off. Much better. Okay, and y'all, just for the record, you know that I make my own body butter, so that is my body butter collection. And before we also get into the tea, mind your business when it comes to my nails. I am missing 2 nails, okay, but I am going to take care of that as well. Mind your business. Anyway, welcome. So let's get into this life update. If you have been following me for a very long time, you know that I am a licensed massage therapist and I've had my own business for 7 years. This makes 7 years. Well, if you also been following me on Instagram, you will see me in a different setting. Now, what does that mean? Did I leave my business? Did I close my business down? What is she doing? Because the girl just up and showed us a whole nother location and we ain't see her massaging nobody. I know, right? Okay, so let's just get into it. So while I am still a licensed massage therapist, did I leave my business? The answer is no. I did not leave my business. I still have the brick and mortar. I still have my clients that I see on a regular, but I just see them differently now. I still show up. All the things that is pertaining to Peace and Harmony Day Spa are still Peace and Harmony Day Spa. However, did I go back to work? Yes, I am now working a full-time job. I am back in my original industry, which is psychology and therapy. So I am working full-time as a substance abuse counselor alongside my business, kind of like how it was in year 1. When I started my business, I was a full-time substance abuse therapist and a part-time business owner. So, with the growing economy pains, child, single mom pains, children growing pains, all of those things, baby, I needed some more queens and I needed them to be a little more structured because when you are an entrepreneur, things aren't as structured. And this economy, baby, made it that much harder. But at the end of the day, I am a Black woman. I am a Black mom. I'm just going to get it done. Whatever I got to do to make sure me and mine are taken care of, making sure that I am providing for my children because I am all they got when it comes to this house. I'm going to do just that. With that being said, I had to pull back from the full-time entrepreneurship, put my big girl hat on and go out there and get me a job, and that's what I did. And I will tell you this though, as I was job searching and looking for a full-time job, I was praying because I wanted it to be intentional. I didn't want to do something that wasn't fulfilling and that wasn't going to allow me to continue helping others. Y'all, I hope I'm looking at the camera because this is new. This little setup, this is new. But anyway, I wanted to be intentional about the field that I go back in because I love helping. I love when people can respond to the help that I am giving them. I hate for people to hurt. I don't care what it is. While I have never done drugs or alcohol to the extent, well, I've never done drugs, period. Okay. But alcohol to the extent of addiction due to past trauma or pain or anything like that, I hate to see my clients still suffering through that, because a lot of that happened in childhood. I don't care what it is. If you are hurting and if life is kicking your behind, that is something that I want to stand in the gap for, because I don't think it's fair for life to be kicking people, excuse me, ass up and down the street. I hate to see people suffer. So I was so grateful that God still was intentional with my story and my journey, and he put me in a place that I'm still able to help others, and he allowed me to still be able to do my business on the side, because I'm still helping clients, because these clients have been with me for a while. So I am grateful for all of that. Now, the tricky thing is, y'all, I don't really know what type of content to give you guys now that my whole entire storyline has changed. I could give you get ready with me vlogs, or day in the life of a substance abuse counselor slash business owner type vibe. I don't know. Whatever you want to see, let me know in the comments. Now, this is the first. I haven't posted this on TikTok. I haven't posted this on Instagram. You guys are the first to know that your girl has gone back to a full-time job. I have also deleted my Facebook back in December. Back in December, I was feeling overwhelmed with social media, and I had decided that I was going to leave social media altogether. Yes, that included YouTube, but I decided that I was going to come back, but I was not going back to Facebook. Facebook I can't explain it. I don't want to explain it. I just don't like Facebook. I just don't know. Anybody else can relate to that? I don't like it. But I don't know. I need to know what type of content you guys want to see. I enjoy making content. I love it. I love sharing. I love creating. I love going to buy the gadgets and the latest things to see how my content can transform from where it was in the beginning. But I want to post things that are interesting. I also love to do DIY projects. I love home decor. Like I said, I am about to go in, decorate a wall, but I need some input from you guys. Now that this season is shifting, what is something that you would enjoy watching on my channel? Let me know. Y'all, what's so crazy about my new job? I'm used to doing like one-on-one sessions with clients from like my previous jobs. I'm used to doing one-on-one sessions with clients. However, at this job, I am doing group therapy. Now, when I first got the job, I looked at the supervisor and I told her, I was like, ma'am, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. And she was like, you'll be fine. And I was like, oh, that's what you say, but I don't think that I'll be fine. Well, my caseload as of right now, I only have like 6 people, but we can get up to, I think she said 17, so we can have a ratio of 1 to 17. However, in my groups, I've had up to 32 members in a group setting, and in that group setting, I am usually by myself or with another therapist, and we are facilitating a 90-minute group to our clients who are experiencing substance abuse use in their life. And that was kind of intimidating for me at first, because I wasn't used to teaching. I wasn't used to dealing with a large group of clients in that setting. So it challenged me a little bit, and I struggled for a while to make sure that I can be able to do it, because my main thing was making sure that I would be able to relate to the clients, because I wanted to help them. I didn't want to just be there for money. Like I want to make money, but I want to make sure that wherever God placed me, I was intentionally placed there. And so I prayed about it, talked to my supervisor about it, talked to some of the other therapists, and it's going great. I had no idea that I was going to be able to perform in the way that I have been able to perform and reach the clients. So it's been a beautiful thing to see, for sure. I also feel like God prepared me for like a group setting type job, because as you know, I've been hosting little events along the way. I did Healing Over Dinner in November. We had 32 ladies to show up and healing, and that was probably the largest that I ever spoke to or facilitated. I did events last year. I think I did 2 speaking engagements last year when people was asking me, and I was like, God, you know, I don't do this. I am behind the scene. People were asking me to be on their stages. I have an event coming up in March, a speaking engagement. So I feel like he's been preparing me for this. This is why I know I am where I'm supposed to be. And this is really, how can I say this, y'all? It's really fulfilling when God moves how he wants to move, but it is unsettling because, like, God, I was just massaging people for 7 years, and you really want to switch my career like this and put me back into the therapy and this industry. Like, I really don't know where my life is going, what turn. I don't even know if I would return to doing massage therapy full time. My life has been completely unrecognizable because God has shifted so much, and I'm just trying to be obedient and do what he tells me to do, but it is really, really hard. Let me just say that. But y'all, I want you to just hop on this bandwagon with me. Be here for the thrill, be here for the drive, because I'm no longer in the driver's seat. I'm in the passenger seat hanging out the window, and I'm just going along for the ride. So we'll see. We'll see. Y'all drop a comment below and let me know what you would like to see. If you plan on sticking around, it is what it is. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.